Well, the NFL risked a lot fiscally and financially to move the Rams from St. Louis to Los Angeles. They really bet the farm. And so did Stan Kronke. And he's invested a lot of his own money, actually really without any public money involved, hear that, Sheldon Adelson, to begin construction on what many say is going to be the finest football facility ever built. The NFL has put the Rams on Hard Knocks. They literally maneuvered it so that the Rams would have the first pick, to which the Rams took Jared Goff from Cal. The NFL has basically rolled out the red carpet for the Rams to come into Los Angeles, but the expectation is to win. And as everyone knows who has any inkling of how Los Angeles culture works, you've got to draw attention to yourself in order to succeed. Losing teams don't do that. The Rams were blown out by the San Francisco 49ers 28-0 to open the NFL season as the Los Angeles Rams in 2016. Having done all that has been executed for the Rams, considering their performance on the field tonight, Monday night, against the 49ers in Santa Clara, and considering what's at stake for the Rams in Los Angeles, and considering the fact that their coach, Jeff Fisher, has had no better than a 7-9 record over his 4 years with the Rams in St. Louis, and now there's one game in Los Angeles, it's time to pull the trigger. It's time to fire Jeff Fisher. And I don't say that with glee. As it said in The Godfather, it's nothing personal. It's only business. You should know, Godfather. The bottom line is that the Rams have to put not just a winner, but an exciting winner on the field. It isn't that the Rams just lost tonight. It's not so much that they lost in blowout fashion. They lost posting a goose egg and a boring, ineffective offense. An offense that no one would pay a ticket to see. That's the problem. And there's no sign that Jeff Fisher is going to turn that around in 1 week. When the Rams drafted Jared Goff from Cal, I expected, as any logical observer of pro football, or football for that matter, would expect, for the Fisher administration to adopt some of the elements of the Cal offense as coached by Sonny Dykes, and during the time that Jared Goff was the leading passer, the starting passer at Cal from his freshman year to his junior year, you would think that some of that offense, that some part of that system, Jeff Fisher would say, we're going to use that and mix it with what we do and make it more comfortable. Not just more comfortable for Jared Goff, but more result in a more effective Rams offense. None of that was done. Instead, they tried to fit a round Jared Goff in a square offense that is the Rams. It didn't work, and so Jared Goff languishes on the bench. That's absolutely 1,000% horrible. So, what to do? Jared Goff should start, but not without the Cal offensive adjustments. The signature plays that the Golden Bears were known for while Jared Goff was the starting quarterback should be installed immediately in the Rams offense. I can think of 5 right off the bat. That's one thing. But you're not going to get that done with Jeff Fisher at the helm unless Stan Kronke walks in and orders him to do it, or else. And if Jeff says, well, no, then, hey, gotta send him someplace else. There's too much at stake here. There really is. And if I were Stan Kronke, I'd get on the phone and I'd call Tony Franklin, who's at Eastern Kentucky, I believe, because Tony Franklin was the offensive coordinator at Cal. And as a friend of mine told me very recently, he was in the know, The reason why Tony Franklin is not at Cal is because Tony Franklin didn't get along with Sonny Dykes. Even though they had coached for a long time together, they were at each other's throats arguing more often than not at Cal. One thing led to another, and even though Tony was making more money than he ever made before, he saved and he bolted. He got out of there. Time to bring the Tony Franklin system to the NFL and help the Rams revitalize their offense under Jared Goff. And I hate to say it, unless Jeff Fisher wants to play along, he's got to go.